Well, never a dull moment around here and no rest for the wicked. So, hi, how you doing? It is Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, and I spelled it with an H yesterday because the silent H makes it wacky. I could whack stuff. There we go, like that. So, how you doing? Are you doing all right? I decided to come to you early today, a little bit earlier, not much earlier, but you know what? When it rains, it pours. I got to tell you guys, I not only I went looking for a job, and not only did I find one, but I've been like bombarded with lots of jobs. And you know what? I want to say thank you to all you people that I got a chance to talk to about finding work and getting work. And I'm just blessed with having so much coming at me now. I don't know how to make it kind of calm down, but I'm very happy about it. I'm so happy. I know that I at least got two jobs to start. So if I can maybe progress myself, I am looking for full time work. So I may even put myself into like I'm thinking in top. As you can tell, I'm thinking maybe a third job. Maybe that third job might be a full time one, in which we can lose the other two and just keep the one. I see something forming, and I'm hoping that everything turns out the way it's supposed to. And I always hope that things will turn out the way you want it to when you do art and everything like that. So, welcome to Kim's Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio here on Wacky Wednesday in Niagara. And I am your hostess with all the toast. My name's Kim Overholt, and if you can't see that little sign in the back that says KimOverholt.com. I set it aside sometimes because I want to make sure they keep everything kind of neat and everything. You see over here, I got my trainer, amplifier for me when I want to rock you with some like real big tunes. I don't plan on doing anything just yet until I get better. I got to get better at it first before I start subjecting you guys to more of my playing. Right? I try to get loud and proud, but I'm still working on it. In the meantime, yeah, so welcome to Wacky Wednesday, where anything is possible. Anything is bound to happen and usually does. So today, like I said, I just wanted to come and tell you the great news about, like, I mean, I'd rather be doing art with you guys, obviously, but it doesn't pay my bills. So I'm finally being able to do something that'll, going out in public. I don't mind going out in public because I am very, very talkative, as you can tell. I talk mostly through everything I do, just because I get bored. Hold on a second. Get bored easily. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, good morning. I hope you're having a great morning. I am having a fantastic morning. Every time I think of you, I get so happy and so excited and so happy to give you some stuff that maybe you don't know about with art, obviously. I've been working on my little project over in the background here. I always have projects going on in the background if you haven't if you haven't noticed. And over here I have my little sign for um, Niagara art parties, but it's over on the side here along with my painting that I'm almost on my painting. Maybe we'll work on paintings and stuff today. I get some stuff. I can maybe work on this one. I'll show you how I get all set up and stuff. This is maybe the last time that I actually get a chance to just sit down and do some art. And I love to be able to share with you guys too. So hold on a second. I was plugging in. I just started. I just plugging stuff in as we talk. I've got my lights, got my camera, got my action going on. Baby, I've got action right for you because you deserve all the action that you got in this life. You got to take it full advantage, right? Take care of your action. So here I am. I'm getting into action. So I was thinking maybe I'll do some more because I do have another interview coming up, which I'm hoping. Goodness, today's the 30th. Um, Thursday, Friday. When is the first? Oh my gosh. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I think the first is on a Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just consult my calendar because now I'm completely lost. And if you guys are out there and just tell me in the comments below. I don't know I'm looking it up now. So yeah. Stop asking. Just look at the calendar. Okay, I'm looking at the calendar. The first is going to be. Oh, pick the right spot here, Kenny. Month. Okay. The first is Friday. Yeah, first is Friday. I I have an interview, but it's in the evening at the Haunted Manor in Niagara Falls. They need somebody to do some like scary makeup and stuff. And I was practicing last Friday to give some ideas. I have some other ones that I've done in the past, which I do have on my phone, which I can show her. But I was thinking I can maybe do something like that today. Maybe work on doing like another scary face or something today. What do you think? Should I go for it? Roll up my sleeves. You know what? I can even do one better. How about just take it off? Oh no! She took it off. Oh my goodness, what's she wearing? Oh my gosh. Would surprise you if I said I had nothing on. Would that bring up my ratings? Would you follow me? Would you subscribe? Click in the comments below. Click the subscribe button if you knew that I wasn't wearing a top underneath. But I am. Because I'm not that kind of a girl. I usually try to behave myself. And yes, if I want to do maybe some extra little something here, because I've watched a lot of special effects makeup, and there's this one girl, she did this really neat effect where she put like laces across her chest and made it look like her skin was pulled across like that. It looked really kind of cool. And I can do special effects makeup like that as well. And I thought, maybe I'll try something kind of like spooky like that. What do you think? So just for fun and see what happens. Maybe I'll cut like a thingy across my face and make something scary on one side and normal on the other. I love that idea. And since I'm here, and since you're here too, and what else better things do we have to do today? Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna be coming up on Friday. I'm so excited about that. Yeah, and live is always a fun thing to do live. So I have my handy dandy paints that I usually use for everybody else for doing face painting and stuff like that. And I have my glitter as well. I carry glitter and my sponges. I did face painting for Shirkston Shores, which is now the Sun Resort, I think it's called, at Shirkston Shores. Oh gosh, it's been almost 10 years now. Isn't that crazy? Like time flies when you're having fun, but I enjoyed doing that. And I enjoyed, trying to impress you with maybe a little bit of special effects makeup. Okay. So special effects makeup. I started doing stuff like that back when I was a kid. And I always loved playing with makeup. And I have a picture of me back when I was 14 because I think I have a Gowan t-shirt on at the time, and I have like a nice little, like, it's not that David Bowie thingy, but it's like my own style of like blue and white, and it was red and it had like a it was really kind of cool. And I like, I love the idea of what makeup can do for your face. Makeup, like, I do wear some makeups that I do. What I do, I try not to have people notice that I'm wearing makeup, but I do. I wear makeup that's kind of like hides all my flaws, which I don't have many of, let me tell you. And the ones I do have, I keep them hidden so nobody can really see. I don't know. Okay, can you see anything? Oh man, that's very light. Okay. Oh, all right. But neither here nor there. It's a good thing. I'm going to try. I might as well, since we're here together, you and I. And it's a wacky Wednesday, and I got a little bit of time on my hands. So let's do some fun. Let's play a little bit. All right. So first thing I usually do is I check for ideas online. I've got my handy dandy. I can check my calendar. I can also do. Oh, okay. Let's see. I got a special effects. Hold on, special effects thingy that I've been following. So let me just go there. Do, do, do. All right. Let's see what we can do with just makeup. Just makeup. I'm one of those people who I like being able to make things look like something rather than having to add like wax onto your face and add prosthetics. Prosthetics, yeah, that's the word. Mhm. Let me see what we got here. I'm gonna pick an idea. See if we can do this. Oh, there's the vampire. I always love doing the vampire thing. It's always a cool thing. Ah, yeah. You know what? I can show you. Yeah, maybe I'll do vampire. Vampire's always been my favorite one. So maybe we'll play with it a little bit, make it a little bit more scarier. See what I can come up with. Okay. So let me put on special effects makeup over vampire. Okay. See what we got. Images. Okay. I always like these ones. These ones have always been fun. Very simple too. I'm not gonna go crazy, but give you an idea of what I can do. Okay, so let me start by that. Actually, you know what? I have myself. I've been lucky. I use some of the things that I have. I have like little birthmarks and stuff on my body, so I sometimes use it to my advantage. I don't know if I've ever shown you this one. I have a birthmark. It's the strangest one ever. I think that maybe in my previous life somebody like really did some damage to me because look, I got like this mark here that goes through it. It comes through there, and then it goes out the back. Uh, my tattoo. That's the only tattoo I got. So there you go. There's my tattoo. And okay, so the birthmark I have comes out the back. So it comes from the back, goes through my chest and through here, and then into my arm over here. Now it doesn't come out the other side, but I do have other marks that it looks like. And when I was young, here's the thing: when I was younger, I always used to. My stepmom, I love her to pieces, but she'd always be like to keep me clean. All right, I like to make sure that I'm always nice and clean, and blah blah blah. She'd be looking at my neck. She'd be like, "You don't clean your neck." I'm like, "Okay, can you see this? I don't know if you can see this. It's very faint, but when in the right light, I have a birthmark that goes down my neck here, and it's kind of like right here. So sometimes you can work on like ideas like that. See that? I can make that look like a slash or something. Have that come down like right about there. You see the birthmark kind of goes here and comes down this way a little bit, and then kind of blends in. So it's almost like got that, and I got that, and I got this, and I got through the back. I don't know. My previous life, I could have been like a vampire. But neither here nor there. Let me just play a little bit and see what we can come up with. Okay, should I make it on this side or that side? I think maybe this side I'll have the vampire mark because I love doing this. I used to do this in school all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do at Halloween. And hey, I do Halloween special effects. So if you want anything done for Halloween, let me know. So let me just start with using my little tiny brush here. And I'll start by making the mark. Ooh, see, and like usually I used to put it there with my one mole that I have and make it look like it's kind of swollen. But I'll just make it so you can see it. Nice thing to start out like that. So something simple like that. And we'll add to it. Okay, so rinse it out. I'm going to go into my colors here. I'm going to start with a little bit of light color and just kind of. Now, I'm going to have to use my because I can't see very well on here, but I can see better with a handy dandy mirror you're supposed to have on hand. So let me just, yeah, so you can just kind of take your finger and blend it in a little bit so you can get a little more of a blends into your skin. Kind of makes it look like it's a swollen. See, it already looks like I'm doing very well. Okay, and I add a little bit of red to it. There we go. So now you got it looking like it's something that's swollen and sore. Make it look like it's. Very painful, right? Yeah, no, I should be playing some music or something to go along with it, making spooky music to go along with the. There we go. See? Got bit by a vampire. Less is always more, so. Trying to make it look like it actually is painful. That didn't take very long to do. See? And it'd be like, ah. So there you go. You can have like a nice vampire bite and then, build on there. There we go. Add a little bit more detail with white. There you go. Like really. So there you go. Kind of reminiscent of something. I wonder what. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. I'll show you in a second. I did a portrait. Hold on. Because I got to show you. It's hilarious. Just realized this now. Look, I'm looking at it going, what the? Oh, yeah. Hold on. So I did a little extra to my painting and I added my favorite jewelry onto it. But, oh, bite marks on this side. And I did it on this side. But there we go. Does it look like me? I know. I try to put, when I'm an artist, I make myself even look in my best light, even though it looks kind of creepy. It's my best light. I try to make my best. There we go. Okay, so there we go. It's looking kind of spooky already. When you get the hint of doing it, I guess you get better at it, right? Especially when you're looking backwards on something. Okay, anyway, let's continue. All right, so we'll start. We'll switch to brushes. We switch to a different brush. Maybe something a little bit more, something a little bigger. But we're going to do blending. So I blend usually with just my fingers. So everybody has a different way of doing everything. So this is my way of doing stuff too. Oh yeah, right. I said I was going to kind of do something a little different. Maybe I'll just. I also promised myself a lot of things today. I don't know what I'm going to get to today, but we're just going to enjoy how things progress. Like I say, a lot of people wear a lot of makeup. I choose not to wear a lot of makeup. I choose to blend what I have so it works. As you can see, my skin isn't as pliable as it used to be. So things changed along the way. I used to dress up as a clown. It used to do. My skin could be a little bit different. Now it's quite changed. I'm sure it's been said about everybody, like in the in the world, who, as you get older, things start to progress. I'm trying to fix that, and I made it worse. Okay. There's method to my madness, but my makeup's going a little bit different than I expected. So, okay, it's no problem. Nothing I can't deal with. The one thing about wearing makeup is when you take it off, your skin feels so much nicer. Like I say, I usually just blend my makeup in. And then afterwards, I play with it and see where it turns, right? Okay. No, I'm just putting just basic right at the moment. So I'm not going for accuracy just yet. Going more for just okay. Okay. Now we're going to switch brushes because this is just for big spots. I'm going to get into a little more detail, and I'm going to switch into a smaller brush if I can find it. Where are you? Where did I put it? Oh, I know. Oh, there's that one. That one's not too big on the big side. Yeah, a little bit smaller. First one, a little smaller. Well, maybe I'll try it for now. It's a little bit smaller. Okay. Maybe I'll do like the vampires from Anne Rice's novel. Make them look like that kind of thing. I know we all have our ways of doing things. This is my way, or the highway. I don't know. Still trying to figure that one out. This is my way, or is it the highway? I don't know. But I do know that I have an interview, and I still plan on trying to see if I can become a makeup artist. Maybe they'll give me a good pay if I have a. good handle on what to do. I try to do as quick and painlessly as possible. So accentuate different parts of your body a little bit more than others, right? Ooh, everything changed. Did you see that? Went blue. Went bluer all of a sudden. Gotta make it even. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm very excited. And yeah, I'd like to be, I used to do theater in the round for a while, and I love acting and I enjoy doing that kind of thing. Blend it in. Blend it. Don't need a lot. Just gotta make it go further, that's all. And blend it into the hairline. So I really find it interesting. Like, sometimes you think you're at the end of your rope, and then all of a sudden things just kind of turn around for you. So I'm always thankful and grateful whenever things turn for the better. If you're out there looking for work, I hope you find something soon too. But if you're out there and you're not looking for work and you have kids at home, what are you waiting for? I mean, there's the difference right there. If I had kids, I'd be working all the time and worrying my head off about what they're doing. Right. Turning into weirdos like me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Blending, blending. Blending, blending. Yeah, after a while, your skin does start to change. So don't be surprised when things don't go on the way they should or the way that they used to. Because, yeah, it can happen. I had to pinch myself this morning because when I woke up, I was like, did I actually get 2 jobs? I did. I got 2 jobs. So cool. I'm so happy. I've only been waiting 4 months to be able to work. Okay. So I blend it nicely. I try to, anyways. There we go. And then I accentuate different spots. So give me a moment and switch into another brush. Look at that. You get old and you start getting these things right. Oh my gosh. I can't even get rid of it anymore. Even when I want to, I can't. Okay. So a little bit more. There we go there. Special effect makeup, yes. Special effects makeup. Yes, if you were a professional, you would use probably a nice little sponge. I just like to use my fingers most of the time. What I like to do. And I remember I used to love, well, I still do. I love vampire movies. I used to watch them when I was, I think I started, I think if, I think my first fascination with vampires started when I got the book, Bram Stoker's Dracula. And then watched the movie with Bela Lugosi that one time, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Like, these people, how is that possible? So I went and went to my local library and I researched and researched all kinds of different things about vampires. I like the whole premise of vampires. And one of my exes also too was a big vampire fanatic too. I wasn't the only one that was into vampires. There were a lot of people that were into vampires even before the whole thing with the Twilight and stuff. There were people who were enjoying the And rice vampires, yeah, the vampire and rice vampires were the vampires that a lot of people were following, like reading the books actually. I was hoping actually one day that they would all kind of meet together one day, and all of our characters kind of meeting together one day. I thought that would be a cool thing to see because it's kind of spooky how they all kind of exist in the same kind of realm and not be aware of each other. 'Cause there was the vampire that she created, that one, the one story, the vampire, and then she did the one about the mummy. That was a cool one. When the mummy came out with Brendan Fraser, I thought that was what the mummy was all about. It kind of reminded me a bit of it, but there were so many things that weren't the same. It was a great, great story. If you ever get a chance to read The Mummy, you should read it by Anne Rice. Very good novel. One of those that kind of ones that keep you up at night going, what's that noise? You can always do one side better than the other, it seems. But I'm trying to even it out a bit. There we go, that's looking kind of even. Okay. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, now I'm going to do a little more accentuation on the cheeks to make it look a little more spooky, hon. Like I say, I try to make it look, kind of spooky. Okay, and okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, and same on the other side there. There we go, just to even it out nice. There we go. Yeah, kind of like, make it look a little bit more dramatic. I'm trying. Like I say, when you get older, your skin kind of changes a little bit with the. There we go. A little bit blended. That's what I should try and do. There's a girl that she can change her whole face and make her look like somebody else. I should try and make my face like somebody else's. Like she does the guy. She makes him look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think she did like whatchamacallit one time. And look like Robert. She made herself look like Robert De Niro. That was hilarious. Some people are really good with special effects makeup. Like I said, I did when I was younger. I scared the crap out of my brother because he thought that I'd actually injured myself because I had made my face look like it was like drooping over here and over there with different kind of makeup. And I can show you that the next time. If you like seeing any kind of special effects makeup, you like me to try and do something, let me know. I'm always trying to see. Oops. More noticeable. You're like, she's got holes in her neck. There you go. Maybe I'll make it look like some blood dropping down. I can do blood afterwards, kind of thing. So I take my time with it. I got time. You got time? I got a little bit of time, at least to play it a little bit. Wacky Wednesday. I don't know, because who knows what's going to be happening tomorrow. I have no idea. Thoughtful Thursday? No, no, it's not called Thoughtful Thursday. It's called Entertainment Thursday. Yeah, Entertainment Thursday. I can still come by and give you a little entertainment. I love entertaining. I like to come by and entertain you. Yes. Okay, so you can see it's like, okay, so a little bit more detail on my nose here. Try and make it look like a straight nose. A little bit more. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll add some like dark sides in there too. So anything over here. No, we'll play a little bit more with dark through here. Maybe I'll make a skull face through here. You'll be able to see like teeth or something kind of hinting at something in the background kind of thing. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. Let me go into a little bit of darkness first. Okay, so rinse my brush out. I'm going to get a little bit dark. So I'm going to start with some black. I'm going to mix some other colors in there. Because you don't have to do exactly one particular color. You can fade it to make it look like something else. I tested on the side here to see what it'll look like, to see how realistic it'll look. And then we shall apply it. Ooh, this is the scary part. Applying it. A little blend. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so I'll go a little bit here. Because I love doing people's makeup too, because everybody has a different shape of face. So when I do other people's makeup, I kind of design it to be more towards what shape of face they have. And I play with the idea, kind of like, you can see it already. Ooh, looking spooky. Okay, looking good, good color. Starting to look better, right? A bit darker, maybe. Yeah, I can go darker. All right, cool. Maybe a little bit darker in there. Okay. Use water, and I do blending too. So I take a little of that color, a little bit of that color, a little hint of that color in there. Test it out on my arm. That looks pretty close. And add a little bit of water there to it, because it's kind of, we're blending it, so blending is a little bit different. Okay, so now this is just with makeup, like I say. You can add all kinds of different things to it to kind of enhance the look, but I just like using makeup, period. No prosthetics, no extra little things, or you make up your own. Makeup. So a little further over this way. Keep it even, try to make it look even. There we go. And blend. Da, 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 da. Nice. Blend it through here. Oh. Blend it here too. Ooh. Hey, hi, Kia. Chris, how you doing? Yeah, I'm playing with a little bit of makeup today just because I'm gonna be trying out for doing some maybe special effects makeup at a local haunt, if you will, the haunted manor. So I'm gonna try a little bit of special effects makeup today. How do you like the bite marks? Yeah, also I show some a few pictures of some of the other stuff I've done in the past. I did this one person as a it wasn't the Joker, but it was like one of those people that had like a big smile and it was jagged teeth and everything. But I did it all with makeup. You didn't have to use any kind of prosthetics at all, and it's like wow. There we go. So just blending with a little bit of makeup. The makeup is an interesting thing because you can use it as something positive or you can use it as something negative too. There we go. You can make it, you can enhance yourself, or if you don't know how to use makeup correctly, you can really. I knew this one girl. She was so pretty without her makeup on. When she draw her makeup on, she'd make it like her make herself with a monobrow. I'm like, what up with that? I don't know. I was just you wonder about what people find beautiful, what people find would make enhance their looks. I guess, I guess it's the way it comes down to. Because a lot of people say that, that the old saying, she ain't pretty, she just looks that way. Could be more truthful than, you may not realize. Even the people who wear all that beautiful makeup and stuff, it doesn't mean that they're beautiful inside. It just means that they have beautiful makeup. Have somebody say, "Oh, it's not me, it's my makeup that looks good." Oh, okay. Yeah, you're pretty awful looking in real life. Hey, you had some makeup and boy, oh boy, you fixed everything. I don't understand that. I don't understand that one at all. Anyways, but yeah, I try and blend the color to go, ooh, oops, with my own skin tone. I try to, and there we go. A little bit more there. Gotta even it out. I like how my camera like changes. It goes from like being a bluish color to a like a orangey color, and then goes back to blue. This is what I'm going to look like when I'm 102. No. Oh, who knows? If I survive to 105, who knows? Who knows what's in store next? We have no idea. We have no idea. But here's one thing I'm not doing is complying. No, this isn't going to happen again. Like people, a lot of people are smarter than they were the last time. So I'm sure got a whole bunch of friends here that probably are not going to fall for something twice. What's that song? How's that saying go? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Something like that. I forget how it goes. Let me see if we can get this to kind of blend with the skin tone. There we go. Like I say, I used to do all kinds of stuff like this when I was like 14. I love putting makeup all over my face and trying to make myself look like something. It's there. It's all there. See it. Okay, maybe a little bit down here. A little blending with finger. Back when I was a man. Back when I was a man and I used to have to shave, I used to think, that spot right there is probably the worst part to have to shave. Am I right, guys? Am I right? The spot right to get that. It's like, okay, come on, you gotta get around the little spot right there. It's like, You know what? I don't shave, but you know what I do love? I love watching men shave, and that's one of my things that I've always enjoyed. Thank you. No, I don't think I'd make a good man either. I enjoy being a girl. Oh, ever heard the song? I flip when a fella sends me flowers. I drool over dresses made of lace. Not really. I talk on the telephone for hours with a pound and a half of cream upon my face. Yeah, it's a song. I didn't make it up. I'm sorry. I'm also into musicals. Did I mention that? I love old musicals. If they could combine musicals with horror stories, or did they? Was Young Frankenstein kind of like that? Have you seen Young Frankenstein? That's hilarious. If you ever get a chance, Young Frankenstein's hilarious. I mean, next to all the other macabre movies that you ever watched, Murder by Death is a great movie too. If you want to watch a funny one. All right. How am I looking? Do I look more vampirish? Vampirish. Is that a word? Okay. So let me kind of look a little bit more scared. Okay. Oh, I think, okay. Kind of come on in with here with a little bit of the dark color. And more the skull looking, the skull under the skin. Whenever I do somebody's makeup too, I keep in mind to like, where their brow bone is and stuff like that. So you can make it look like they have more an extended brow bone and things like that. But that's with makeup. I love makeup. Some guys do great makeup too, I find. My cousin used to be great at doing makeup. I think he did his sister's makeup for her wedding because he did a better job than she did. It's good when you have somebody that can do that in your family. It's good to know anybody who's got a little bit of talent of some sort, like either doing photography, B, acting, C, anything that kind of sparks your interest, right? Kind of gets you excited about stuff. Okay, wow, it's been an hour already, and boy, oh boy, okay, I talk too much. Okay, okay, a little bit of water. And be like, so now somebody will come knock on my door and be like, "Hello, welcome to my house." What's the lines from Bram Stoker Dracula? Welcome to my house. Come and bring some of the goodness that you have in your life. Uh, something. I don't forget how it goes. We are in Transylvania, and Transylvania is not England. And to you, you may see some very strange things. Strange things, dude. I've seen some strange things already. Like, dude, like you're crawling like all over the stuff. You ever see Bram Stoker's Dracula? I just when Keanu Reeves goes, dude, no. Children of the night. What sweet music they make. Music, dude. I got music for you, dude. I was just waiting for him to do the whole what's the name of those guys? Ted, Bill and Ted thing. Yeah, I was waiting for him to do the Bill and Ted. Dude. Okay. So we kind of make it look like it's got you got a little bit of a. You see the skull kind of under the skin kind of thing. There we go. Skull under the skin. Vampire. And I guess you can decorate your face a little bit more to be darker in the creases, kind of thing like this. I don't know. We'll see how it looks in a second, because I don't know if that's going to work or not. But let's do the other side, because you can't do one without the other. You can't have one without the other. Yeah, eventually I'll get my band going, and I'll do like a little tribute to Alice Cooper. I'll dress up and hang myself and do all kinds of weird things, cut myself in half. I'll have a one-woman show called Trala. An evening of song and antidote based on my life in the theater. There we go. Oh, this is looking spooky. All right, so yeah, it's getting there. What do you think? Should I make it like a skull, kind of like going across here? So again, just blending it. All of me. Why not take all of me? Oh, can't you see? I'm nothing without you. Uh-oh. Oops. Uh-oh. Now I'm ruining it. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's kind of neat. All right. So yeah, so it's just enhancing like bone and stuff like that. You kind of see a little bit more, and then you kind of go, what should I do? You know, kind of make it look like you'd see through. Closer, like there. There and there. Okay, yeah, there and there. Become one of those vampires that, you know, you can see through their skin because they're so old that they've progressed. And their skin's gotten so thin that they're almost like a shell of themselves. A little bit of blending makes it nice. This is on my own. I wouldn't lick your face, believe me. Well, unless you ask me to. And trust me, I don't lick people's faces usually. Although there was at one time. But that was something else. That was for fun. And they were like, you can't. No, you wouldn't do that. Yeah, I licked your face. How's that? You asked for it. You got it. I licked your face. Okay, so I may continue it kind of for this here with a little bit of white to kind of, yeah, we'll do that. Make it look enhanced, kind of like 3D. Kind of like that. Gravity does a terrible thing when you age. It's like, oh, where's your jawline anymore? Oh no, it's sagging. I got a sagging jawline. There we go. I'm gonna bring it back over to here somehow. Let's do the other side first. Because as you do on one side, you got to do on the other side. So, oh, goodness. Okay. Gravity pulls everything down. Yes, it certainly does. Yeah, I enjoy doing special effects. Like, I have a neighbor who she's starting to go to. She makes really cool crafts, and one of the crafts that she makes is stuff for the fan expo. So she was at a fan expo. For those of you who love going to fan expos and doing the whole, um, what would they call that? When you dress up like a character and stuff. Those are one of those things where you can do stuff like that there. So she's selling some of her stuff for doing for fan expo, I should say, not for doing, but she's actually gotten started and she's really enjoying it. So, like, when if you ever go to another fan expo, check out she does. I think she makes dolls or something, but they make like voodoo dolls. I don't know. This is like something so cool. She's like, oh yeah, I make these things. I'm like, wow, okay. See, there's so many talented people out there. A little bit more. There we go. No, I don't know. I think for trying to do like something that's a little bit more, I can go a little bit over the top for the white, but you can tone it down a bit. But I think I just did more just so like you can see how you can kind of like make it look more like a skullish kind of face. But you want to just see some of it, see the skin as well. Like you want to have the, you're not making a skull face, but you're just making the skin thin enough that you can see the skull underneath the skin kind of thing, which is kind of neat. Yeah, so, um, but I'm a vampire, so I'm going to change this up a little bit. I don't want to be too, but what I will add is some interesting little extra things, and maybe I can show this video to the lady I'm going to be doing makeup for at the Haunted Manor. Oh, oh, oh. Let me just change my water here for a second. Okay. Yeah, I love this stuff. If the Earth was bigger, it would be so much worse. Oh gosh. Yeah, I can imagine. So I heard they're trying to make humans smaller. Have you heard this saying? I don't know, or somebody's been saying that what they're planning on doing is genetically trying to make us smaller. Is that a possibility? They say that way, if we're smaller, We won't make up such a bigger carbon footprint. Does that make any sense? Make us smaller. Hmm. I find that kind of funny, actually. Being small in stature to begin with is it's like I don't know what effect gravity probably wouldn't have any effect at that point, being so small. Oh gosh, trying to get this to even out. Yeah, we are the carbon that they want to get rid of. That's what I'm thinking. Because carbon only makes up 0.04 of the atmosphere. It's like, okay, well, what are you trying to say? What is this? What's the carbon problem here? Oh, I see. It's us. Oh, I see. Trying to reduce the carbon footprint. Okay. Does that mean you're just trying to get rid of us? Okay. Well, gee, you couldn't have made it more easier. I guess we figured that one out. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's looking very skull-like. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I like that. All right, so now I'm going to make myself. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they want to lead by example. Stop flying around in your jets, telling everybody that we're making too much of something. They make too much of a fuss. That's what the problem is. Hey, I know. All right, so a little more on the chin here, and then I'll start doing some interesting little details to make you seem a little bit more scary, sexy vampires. I don't know. We'll see. Because the thing about a vampire is that they are attractive, or else nobody would want to go towards them. Like, right, Mina, come to me. No, no, that's okay. You just stay over there. Mina, come to me. No, no, that's okay. Keep your distance. Especially they look like this. Come, Mina. Oh, I know what I should make. Oh. You gotta have them, right? It's gonna be. I don't even have to open my mouth. Look at that. Is that perfect or what? Almost matches my real ones. You can't see the real fangs. Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah, yeah. If you want to make easy fangs, this is the easy way. Not necessarily. No. Yeah, I'll just keep my mouth closed. Makes it way easier. Like. Yeah, yeah. The fangs. Yeah, you'd have to probably buy like those little things that you put in your mouth. But this is the good alternative. I make myself laugh. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Trying to make myself a little bit more. Okay. Hold on. I can't see. I can't see. Okay, there we go. Do, 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 do. Ah, my window. Yes, I know. I can't control it sometimes. Let's see if I can. Yeah, sometimes I get sunshiny days. Sometimes I don't get any light at all, and it's like I was one or the other. It's like life. It's like feast or famine. I oh, that's awful. There's a reason I don't wear makeup. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll take this off after and be like, wow, what did I do? Ah, yes, I know. You know what? The weather's been really weird here in Niagara. It's been very. My garden isn't doing very well, unfortunately, and that's part of the reason why it's like very, yeah, very wet. I have a moldy. I have mildew on all of my zucchini plants, and I have to kind of keep chopping them down and planting more. I keep planting more stuff, but hopefully, I don't know this weather. I don't think I'll get very much more. Eh, it's been one of those years. Okay, so kind of attractive, scary looking eye makeup. I think anybody wears just black eye makeup, so it's pretty scary. But try to enhance it, make it look kind of. So, I know it's It's good weather out there for vampires, that's for sure. So, what do you think? Do you think I passed for a pretty good vampire? Hold on a second. A little bit more real. And so it's yeah, like a little. Oh yeah, that works. That works for sure. I can even add a little enhancement to the big little corners in the. Because the thing they got to hypnotize you, right? If you're a vampire, you got to be hypnotized. Are you hypnotizable? I'm not. Yeah, go a little darker with the eyebrows. There we go. Nosferatu, eat your heart out. Huh? There you go. Something nice and simple. Like only took me an hour to do. But you know what? I was just taking my time and just kind of showing you. Uh, you can. Oh, and blood, of course. You gotta have some blood. Hold on a second. Because you gotta have the blood. Yeah, yeah, I know. I like to add. I used to add. I don't go complete red. Here's the thing about red. Um, red with face paints. Oh yeah, red with face paints will stain your face. So you got to mix it with stuff because it's very. This if I had just red, it would come out like that would be left behind. You'd be able to see like this. I'd be like, I gotta get this off my face. My gosh, I did the one time I made the mistake when I was Kimmy the clown. Hold on, I'll show you. When I was Kimmy the clown, there is these dots on my face here, like right in here. And when I first used to make those dots, I used to make them like with red and then white on around the outside. I go to remove my paint and I go to remove the paint and all of a sudden I would get like these little dots that would not go down, not go away for at least a couple days. So I'm like scrubbing my face, and then yeah, that's not good. What you do when you use red? Usually, you put down, you use another color with it. Like I'm using black with the red to make it look more like blood. But yeah, if you're using red on your face, put something over top of it, and you can paint right over top with red. It takes a few layers, but it goes on a lot nicer and comes off easier. That's what the most part is. So it's like if you just put the white on and then put the red over top, you wipe it off, and it comes off. If you put the red directly onto your skin, it soaks into your skin and makes a, yeah, it's kind of like stains. So I don't know, rubbing alcohol might work, but I scrub my face, and then afterwards it's like, oh my gosh, I'm killing myself. Yeah, so I got a little red here with a little hint of black in there to make it look crimson. So what we do is just apply a little bit like that, and they kind of make it look like a drip kind of thing. Um, Add more than one, of course. Kind of like that. It makes it look like an actual. Make it look worse than it is too. He really sucked really hard, pulled out all the blood out of my skin. Oh, of course, the stuff dripping off the fangs too. And the water, a little black, a little red. Oh, there we go. There we got it. Kind of like that. Like, blah. Yeah, a little bit there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Nom nom. You get to go. All right. Well, there you go. It only took me an hour and a little bit, but yeah, yeah, have fun with it, and then I enjoy doing this kind of stuff too. Right? And who knows? Maybe she'll be like, yeah, I think you'll do all right, and maybe she might hire me, or she might not, and I just like to play with this just the same. And what do you think? Do you think I did okay for special effects makeup? Do you think that I could, if somebody hired me, I could probably make something pretty scary? I don't know. Anyways, it's just about playing and knowing your paints, knowing how to do stuff like this is always lots of fun. So if you want to know more, of course, stick around and click the button, subscribe. And I know I love you being out there subscribing and watching and having a good time with this because this is all it's all about. Is just having a good time with it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming out. Thank you, Keith, Chris. You're the best. And I gotta head out because I still have a few things I gotta get done before I start my new job. Oh, it scared a few people. Yeah, of course. Never a dull moment. All right. Well, I hope you have a good day. As my mama used to say, peace, old brother, with a little bit added. And like I say, if you want any have any questions, contact me, KimOverholt.com. Have a great day. Ciao for now, you guys. Oh, man. That's pretty scary.